You see, when you really believe that and you keep it front and center, and it's hard, you're juggling so many balls, it's really hard to keep it front and center, but when you do, you realize that people follow you because not what they want what you have, but because they believe what you believe, and it shows. And if you're not doing what you love what you're doing because you know why you're doing it. And people follow you because of that passion, and my job is to help you keep that front and center every day because you forget you're so busy. Keep it front and center on your computers, on your forehead. Maybe paste it on the forehead of your manager. You know, the one that could brighten up a room but just by leaving it. You know the guy? Put it there. So this is why I'm here. Thank you. Bless your heart. So if companies can do that, Apple, Starbucks, and Tom's yesterday, wasn't Blake fabulous? If they can do it, we can do this. You see, pressure and change and all this stuff is such an opportunity to find out what's inside of us. Because when I put pressure on you, all these changes, all this stuff, all these cuts, all these opportunities, when I put pressure on you, what comes out is what's inside you, your character. You reveal your character by how you're reacting to change. And isn't that a great opportunity then to develop a character that's loving and giving and supportive? Wonderful leadership comments. You know that when Willie Nelson makes leadership comments, our country is probably in need. But it's not a partisan statement. Being a good leader means finding a bunch of people going in the same direction and jumping in front of them. That's it. It's having the courage to do it with messages clear, with messages succinct. Do it. You're a leader. We know where we're going to go. People are going to blame and whine and complain. Well, bless your heart. Move on. Let's go. The ultimate of human liberties is the freedom to choose your attitude. It's really a result of psychologists because years ago we made up a stress scale. You know the scale that you take, you add up points for all the things that happen to you? Like a divorce, 73, jail time, 63. And the thing is that stuff will not make you sick. And what happens is that by worrying about this all the time, all you're doing is constantly worried about what's going to go wrong. Like right now, drop your shoulders. See? And so this has made us sick, thinking that it's out there that is going to make us sick. When in fact, divorce might be the very best thing that's ever happened to you. So I'm just saying. So it's really not what happens to us. It's what we do about it that counts. And that's why I'm here today, to share research on baboons and monkeys and rats. Don't be offended, no similarity. But we found that subordinate, low-ranking baboons develop stress symptoms in their bodies, but the alphas, they're fine. What do they care? So it's the low-ranking baboons who are always worried about stuff. Am I going to get mates? Oh, they get all the good people. I'm never going to meet anybody. Life sucks. I just got whacked yesterday by the food and beverage director. I can't say anything. What do I do? And so they're always this internal struggle, and people are coming into the spa looking wonderful, but inside there's a right? So I'm here to work with you on that. So people who are stress-free tend to do a couple of things. The first thing is that they funnel everything in their lives through a central purpose. I'm a nurse. And it's not that we're controlling people, but if you do it my way, it'll work better. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. I mean, it's true, but, it's one of the... I had a great deal of difficulty with wanting to help people. I've got a homing device on my forehead that can detect the most seriously disturbed, dysfunctional person within 100 miles and lock on and have a relationship and get married to him. That's what I do. Do you know, other nurses know what I mean? We just want to help. And one of my husbands, I think it was the second one, had the most problem with my controlling nature. Just that he had a religious difference with me, actually, because he was an atheist and I thought I was God, which didn't get along. But he didn't convert either. But the point is a very simple one, that sometimes that wonderful controlling nature that comes from caring is real hard to let go of. Right? It's just hard to drop when you're asked to let go of stuff and be open to the future. I've got these little cards, because you're going to forget as soon as you walk out if you've got a brain like mine. I've got these little cards, let it go. I want you to take them in the back. They're really good. It sounds really simple. In the hard things, it's hard to let go, but the little things, the worry, resentment that's going to make your body separate, hold it up in front of you. Or maybe if you're having a fight with your partner at night, in the kitchen, just reach over, hold it up, see how that works for you. Storms come up very quickly there. So I was flying along, it was clear, and suddenly it was black everywhere, all around. And I'd seen Harry Potter. I knew how this was going to end. And what do you do when all this stuff happens? I've been flying many, many years. But I've learned, just like you learned, pull back the throttle, keep your wings level. Just ride it out. Let it go. In about 2 minutes, it left. But I'd been struck by lightning 3 times. And you know what? Nothing happened. It was so cool. I've been avoiding thunderstorms, which for good reason. I've been avoiding things like that. I've been so afraid of lightning. But once you do it, nothing happens. Demonstrate that right now. Because something is about to happen to Dave over which he has no control. And that happens every day in procurement, doesn't it? In purchasing?
Yes.
And so I want you to watch Dave to see how he reacts to this, because there's a teaching moment here. And I want you to watch me too, and tell me what's wrong with me, because this is deeper than you think. I'm a procurement officer, and I love what I do. I love it. I love the people I work with. I love the vendors. I love the people I report to. It's just fascinating, my work. It's just always changing, and I love that. But I'm tired. I look good on the outside, but at the end of the day, I'm just beat. Oh my God, I know. And I want to know what I can do differently, and it just helped me. So I learned this in the keto, Dave. It's so cool. You got your CPPB too. It's your first timer. Oh God, how unfortunate. Okay. I learned this in a keto. It's a great demonstration of change. And in a keto, you don't really fight change. You absorb the energy of who's coming to you. Relax, right? Move for your power and move on. Now, so if I go through change and I won't let go of the past, life gets so hard, and I try to move. Why can't I move? Why can't I? What's wrong with me? Oh, it's so difficult. What do I need to do? Get more education, get more staff? Oh, dump Dave. I didn't see that. See, I didn't realize. I was always looking to externals to see what I needed to change in my life to make it better. But the issue was with me. I needed to let go of the stuff that didn't work for me, my resentments, the old ways of doing things. And so was my attitude. Now, Dave, this is our teaching moment, so let's not blow it. When I picked you up, if you can share it publicly, what were you thinking? Siri.
Can you hold me? Are you going to drop me?
Exactly. That is a normal response to change, is fear, is worrying about what's going to happen. Be very careful if you don't train your brain to bring it back to the present. You're going to start worrying about the future. Am I going to get it all done? What's going to happen to me? Am I going to lose my job? And you lose your energy for the present. It's a matter of training your brain to say, back to the present. Because if you're always worrying about, am I going to drop you, you're going to forget to enjoy the ride in life. Get it? Good job. Woo!